Do you have viral recipe weaknesses like I do? Well, today we're making this viral salmon sushi bake, and it will become your latest obsession.
This is everything you love about sushi in one dish. It's a dinner you'll crave.
And we're serving it with a spicy edamame that's perfect for snacking.
I like to have all my prep done in advance, so I've got all the ingredients here, and this took about 15 minutes to prepare. Then you can just hit the road running. So let's start with 1 cup of sushi rice. I'm just gonna run this under cold water a couple of times. You can kind of see the water is a little bit murky, so we're just gonna keep doing this until it's a little bit more clear. Get most of that water out of there. There is one secret ingredient that I will share with you in a little bit, but all of the rest of the ingredients today are very simple. Now, you're gonna cook your rice according to the package instructions, or if you don't have the package anymore, like me, you're gonna do about 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of water. Mine takes about 15 minutes at a simmer and then 10 minutes off the heat with the lid still on. Taste this rice just to make sure it's not still crunchy. That's a quick way to ruin dinner. Let's just check it out. Oh, no, it's perfect. So once this is cooled down just a little bit, we can season it. Add 2 tablespoons of seasoned sushi vinegar and fold it in. Don't stir it, just sort of cut it in. That's their trick to keep it from getting mushy. You can also get the salmon into the oven. I've got it preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm using 2 salmon fillets, probably about 5 ounces each. I'm just gonna season those with a little bit of salt and pepper, give them some flavor. That's really all you need, but I like to add a little bit of paprika too, so I'm gonna just sprinkle on a little of that as well. And into the oven for about 6 minutes. It won't be fully cooked by then, but that's perfect because it finishes baking later. Don't forget that you can get all of the ingredients for this recipe down in the description or on our website, The Food Lover's Kitchen, where we have tons of other recipes.
While the salmon is cooking, that's a great time for us to start our edamame. So raise your hands if you've never thought of making edamame as a side dish. Laura, you can put your hand down. This was your idea.
Oh, right.
Okay, moving on. Edamame is packed with protein. It cooks really fast and it absorbs a lot of flavor, but it also has fiber, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats. So it's nutrient dense without tasting healthy.
I'm sold.
You can find frozen edamame in the pod in the freezer section. This bag is about 12 ounces, so it's gonna be about 4 servings. By the way, this makes a really great snack, so don't hesitate to make some extra. Just boil them in salted water for about 2 minutes. Seriously, don't overdo it. Mushy edamame is a crime. Set them on a paper towel so they don't bring water into the sauce later on. If you're liking this video so far, please pop down and give it a like so that more people like you can find us. And while you're down there, hit the subscribe button so we can feed you many more delicious dinners. Now, let's get back to the sushi bake.
All right, the salmon is done. Let's take that out. All right, now I need to make this fantastic sauce called Yum Yum sauce. If you've ever been to a teppanyaki restaurant, you've probably had this sauce. They serve it with the fried rice. I got so addicted to this sauce that I learned how to make it at home, and I put it on so many things. It's so good. And it's really simple to make. All you need is 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, 3 teaspoons of sriracha, and half a tablespoon of soy sauce.
I'm glad to see you're using your jars for mixing.
Angie converted me to using jars for shaking sauce. It simplifies things. Now, half of this is gonna go into this squeezy jar, and half of it's gonna go into our sushi mix. I like putting the sauce into a squeezy bottle so I can feel like I'm a fancy chef.
You are fancy. I really don't know anyone who owns as many squeeze bottles as you.
Thanks, I think. Now for the salmon, grab a bowl. We're gonna mix up 4 ounces of the softened cream cheese. Stick that right there in the bowl. Plus the second half of the Yum Yum sauce that we made. Okay, and about half of the green onions. I chopped up about 3 green onions here, and I'm gonna save the other half for the garnish. Okay, just mix that all up. Get that salmon into the bowl and gently flake it. But don't shred it into oblivion, just sort of break it into chunks. Fold it in gently just until it's mixed. You don't wanna break up the salmon too much. Okay, and set that aside. Now we're going to pack the sushi rice into the baking dish. Just go ahead and put it all in there, and then we can pack it down. Okay, so you can just push it down with the back of the spatula to get it nice and even in the pan. And then season it with Furikake.
This is the secret ingredient. If you haven't tasted this stuff,
it's like the flavor fairy sprinkling magic onto your food. This is where the magic happens. Seriously, you have to get some of this. You'll be putting it on everything from ramen to your breakfast scramble. Spread the salmon mixture right over the top. And add more Furikake, of course. Now this goes in the oven for 15 minutes.
Just enough time for me to make the sauce for the edamame. I've got about half a tablespoon of oil. To that, add 1 tablespoon of grated garlic and 1 tablespoon of grated ginger. Cook it for about a minute. Keep it moving while you're doing it. Garlic burns really fast and then it gets really bitter. Now add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sambal olik or sriracha, half a teaspoon toasted sesame oil, and 2 teaspoons of honey. Let it simmer for a minute or 2. Toss the cooked edamame into a bowl. Pour on the sauce. Stir it up and get everything coated. If you could smell it in here, the ginger, garlic, and sesame oil are all melding together. Garnish it with toasted sesame seeds. And try not to eat the entire bowl before dinner. Maybe just one more?
Okay, the edamame is done and plated, and the sushi bake just came out of the oven. Look at that. I'm topping it with avocado, the rest of the green onions, and some black sesame seeds. And now the fun part where I get to use my squeeze bottle to drizzle on the sauce. That's why they call it Yum Yum sauce. This is best served with toasted nori squares if you ask me. So I toast a couple of pieces quickly over the flame and then cut them up into pieces. You can scoop it, wrap it, or just shovel it into your mouth like any reasonable human would.
A cozy sushi-inspired casserole with spicy edamame? I think this is my love language. You can't go wrong with salmon, and I know you'll love this sweet chili salmon recipe. Give it a try next.